Blue face, baby. Yeah, I bust down, Tatiana. Yeah, I wanna see you bust down.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about passion twists. I don't really have like a list that I'm going off of, just I guess whatever comes to the top of my head, and a couple frequently asked questions. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. I want to talk about the longevity of the style. So you do have to take a couple more precautions whenever wearing this style, because it's crochet hair. So as you can see, it's definitely, I can feel it. So this style, I would say, lasts about a month. I wouldn't keep it in for very much longer than that, only because the style starts to look I kept mine in for this long only because I know how to keep my hair moisturized. I created this spray bottle concoction just to spray in my hair daily, which I haven't been spraying it in there every day.
Well, obviously
I just recently started doing it as my braids started, or as my twists started getting older. Now this is aloe vera. I used black castor oil, and I put coconut oil in it. It's virgin coconut oil. Then I put a leave-in conditioner, which this is a really good leave-in conditioner that doesn't cost too much money. And then if you want, you can add essential oil. Okay, for even better deep conditioning, spray it in at night, put a plastic cap on, and then put your bonnet on, and just kind of let it deep condition overnight. The roots can look really dry, as this part can look a little bit newer, just depending on your hair texture. So if you want to keep it looking fresh, definitely go ahead and get you a spray bottle and mix it in some of your favorite products. Aloe vera and coconut oil are not for everybody. You can, instead of aloe vera, just use water. Instead of coconut oil, you can do olive oil. Definitely for low porosity hair. Secondly, every night I would try to make sure I oiled my scalp as well as my edges. Now I would use castor oil. Strengthens and grows your hair. Another thing, don't wash your hair when you have these. I just wouldn't recommend it, just because it's crochet hair. It's synthetic hair. Synthetic hair and water and pools and showers don't really mix. Every time I would take a shower, I would put it up in a bun like this. You don't have to necessarily put a shower cap on unless you just want to, but this is how I take my shower. Another thing, okay, how do you put them in? If you guys want me to do a tutorial on passion twist, I definitely can do that, but I should be dropping a short tutorial. I did medium-sized Senegalese twist, and I recorded it, so I'm going to be dropping a mini tutorial on my beauty Instagram page, which is at _laid by Lex2x. And definitely go ahead and follow that. I'm gonna try to start posting more informative natural hair, any hairstyles, protective hairstyles, hair products, my favorite hair product, tutorials, not only hair tutorials, skin tutorials, makeup tutorials, just stuff here and there. I'm gonna try to keep up with you guys, and you guys just keep up with me, support. Like I said, I'm gonna drop a medium Senegalese twist tutorial on that page. It's the same thing as doing passion twist. So only difference is you would just use the curly crochet hair. I'm not sure of all of the different types of curly crochet hairs that you can use. The one I used was the Freetress Water Wave. I used 8 bags. Initially I used 7 when I first did it, which it looked really nice and pretty, but then after that I went back, I took out this first row, and I used 2 bags to redo the first row, the first and kind of some of the second row. At first I did my whole head without the rubber band, just as good as the rubber band method if you know what you're doing, but if not, definitely I recommend the rubber band method, and it gets the job done. I think it does help with the longevity of the style, especially if you don't know what you're doing. My hair shrinks so much. But my hair did grow a lot in me. This hairstyle is definitely lightweight. If your hair is a little bit finer, it's not as thick, this hairstyle will be perfect for you, because you know, with box braids, they can be heavy and you can't always put it up in a bun because it may be too heavy and you don't want to pull your edges and stuff like this. This is a very lightweight style. When you put them in, you can barely feel them in, even though they may be long, even though you may use, 8 bags. Some people use 10 bags. I don't think it really matters. Either way, it's just a really lightweight style. You are going to save at least $100 doing this style yourself. This is a goddess type style, so it's okay if it doesn't look perfect. It's not like box braids or something where you can literally see, if it just doesn't look perfect. These are twists, so you can just kind of twist them in. So this is a really easy style. So towards the end, I did start wearing them up. There's a lot of different styles that you guys can do wearing this hair. This right here is like one of my favorite styles of all time anyway. Look, as you guys can see, my real hair started to peek out, so that's what will happen. The trick of that is whenever you are twisting your hair, try to tuck it and take some type of gel and coat the hair before you twist it, and try to tuck it when you're twisting it in. Like I said, I can do a tutorial on all of this, just gotta let me know. So now what I'm gonna do is show y'all how to take this style down. They kind of dread up. So how you take them out, so they are kind of dreaded. What you can do is take your spray bottle and spray it just to kind of loosen up the hair a little bit. Take it, cut it, and just untwist it. It's very easy to take out. The rubber band may or may not have popped by now. It just depends. And like I said, it can be matted, so be careful. Do not rip your hair. If you hear it ripping, spray more spray, because you shouldn't be able to hear your hair. It should just slip right out like this. Thanks so much. Bye.